I know painters who see God in their pigments. And poets who melt death under their tongues, artists take the deepest moans that humanity can bellow, wrap them up in joy, and wish us happy birthday. But if you want to know beauty, and every morning be amazed at the magnificence that is your cup of coffee, study science. I'm a biologist. I can name genus and species of any plant on Turtle Island, and so if I can only convince you to study science, so you'll be able to tell the difference between poison ivy and toilet paper, I'll take it. Because once you know what the world looks like from this side, you'll wonder how you ever managed to take a breath without singing praises to a universe that has given you everything. Study science. Take us back to the moon. Do you know that the cell phone you're pocket dialing right now is 3,000 times more powerful than the computer that cradled a ball of tinfoil, with terrified humans who watched their Florida dust burst into flames in a decade that still had segregated schools? We have come so far. We have existed in time for a fraction of a second, and in that fraction cracked the atom, cured polio, and put robots on Mars. We're curious little mammals. There's a reason it's called the Discovery Channel. Don't talk to me about Shark Week. There are trees that can electrocute ants. And the earth always cracks at 120-degree angles. Even a cabbage is mathematically perfect. I can't eat sauerkraut without thinking of God, and it makes me want to scream, God! Have you heard this? If you can understand physics, no one will ever hurt you again, because no matter how hard they try, you are surrounded by the electricity of the sun that embraces every atom and will forever keep evil at a constant distance. And if you can understand chemistry, you'll never feel alone, because every molecule that makes you, you, repeats in every stone and every panda and every baconator and every pile of dog shit. Yes, we are all made of shit. And our shit is made of stars, so come join me in a world where there is a mathematical formula for pineapples. Go blow up a melon. Take arc welding classes. Don't forget your glasses at 6,000 degrees. Short answer, your eyes are going to melt, but if they do, someone who studied science will teach you how to read Braille, and you will know that you evolved for a reason when your fingers recognize the cosmos in every pore, on every face. Science is how to say thank you to an existence that tells us it loves us every day. And if you study science, you can answer when the universe calls, and it will sound something like this: 0112 358 13 21 34 55 89 144 233 377. It's heaven. Just trying to ask how your day was through Fibonacci sunflowers. You don't yet know how to read, but learning is easy. Dissect that frog. Put that light bulb in the microwave. I guarantee you'll have a blast. Artists are heroes. And I have written love letters to Picasso's blue and Basquiat's heroine skulls, but I would happily die if it meant that the space I occupy could be refilled with some species we wiped off this earth. Even if it was something horrible, like one of those parasitic worms they find in ice cubes. I'm not asking you to die for our planet, especially since it worked miracles to even let us stay here. I'm just asking you to know where you live. If you want to speak beautifully, then poetry is the way to go. But if you want to know love, look no further than the land you live on. Dig no deeper into the soil than your toes can. If you forget to love her back like every mother, she'll love you anyway. This life is the greatest book that has ever been written, and we owe it to our universe to be writers who read.
I tell stories that are kind of autobiographical and fantastical stories, and I do this intending to kind of teach my audience, whatever it'll be, about something. So for instance, sometimes I'm talking about science, sometimes I'm talking about politics, sometimes I'm talking about activism and things that are happening now in the world, and then sometimes I'm talking about kind of surrealist sci-fi dreams that I've had, and then how that relates into all of the things I just mentioned.